Hi everybody, and welcome to Virtual Sunday School. Well, last week, remember, Jesus was collecting all of his disciples, and I said at the end that he was going to a party. Well, guess what? We're at the party right now. So welcome to the party. Now, today we're going to be talking about the wedding at Cana. Now, weddings in Jesus' time were a little bit different than what we have today. And that's what I'm doing here this is our traditional Orthodox wedding. We've got wedding crowns, or like the ones that I'm wearing right here. We've got the Bible, of course, and we have the goblet, and we have wine. Now, in Jesus' time, really the only thing that they had at the wedding was just the wine, other than the bride and groom, of course, because it was done as an act of Holy Communion, just like when you come to church and you receive Holy Communion. So this is all they had in Jesus' time. And that's what the story is going to be today, about Jesus' first miracle. Okay, now, I know what you're thinking. A wedding, kind of icky, there's the couples kissing and all that. But don't think of a wedding like that. Think of it as like a birthday party. And what do you have at a birthday party? You have lots and lots of food, and then you've got games that you play, and of course, the best part, you've got presents. So can you imagine somebody as serious and stoic as Jesus rocking out at a party? I mean, how crazy is that? But it's where Jesus did his first miracle. After recruiting the disciples, Jesus and his mother were invited to a wedding at Cana. So when Jesus arrived at the party, he found something truly horrifying. They had run out of wine. Now, they didn't have convenience stores in those days. It wasn't like, Jesus could tell one of his disciples, hey, go get an Uber and go get us some more wine. And remember what I said, wine was an important part of the ceremony. I mean, think of yourselves at a birthday party and all of a sudden you run out of high C or soda. I mean, what do you do? Now, his mom also knew, the Virgin Mary, she also knew that they had run out of wine. And she turned to her son, she turned to Jesus, and she said, they don't have any wine. So, what did Jesus do? Jesus performed his first miracle. And he noticed in the corner there were these 6 big stone jars. I mean, they were huge. They held 50 gallons of water. And there were 6 of them. And you know what Jesus did? He turned all the water in those 6 jugs into wine. And then he called the waiter over. He says, hey, come here. He says, see that wine over there? And they said, that's not wine, that's water. He says, go over there and take a little bit out, and I want you to take it to the steward of the feast. The steward of the feast is like the person that heads up the whole wedding. And give it to him. And that's what the waiters did. They took it to the steward, and so when the steward of the feast tasted the wine, you know what he said? He said, as somebody over 21, I think this is the best wine that I've ever tasted. I mean, that would be like Jesus showing up at your party and you've run out of soda and he turns the entire swimming pool into soda. And better than that, the soda you can drink as much as you want and you won't even get sick. Out of all the miracles that Jesus could have done, why did he start with this miracle at a wedding? Well, it's pretty easy, because a wedding always brings happiness and joy. And Jesus wanted to show that his first miracle also reflected what he brought to the world, which was the joy of salvation. Jesus wanted to pick the wedding to show that it's okay to have fun. It is okay to be joyful. It is okay for us to enjoy our lives. God wants us to have joy in our lives. And so Jesus, through this miracle at the wedding, he shows us, you know what, that even when you come to church and you see all those serious people and they're telling you can't do this, you can't do that, we, the church, we want you to be happy. And something else that will make you happy, and make us happy too, is subscribing and liking our YouTube channel and tuning in next week for our next video where we explore more of Jesus' mysterious miracles.